Okay, back with the VRTFCEO Gel Ball Blaster. This is their AK47 style. It's got the nice folding, collapsing stock. I really like that. Like I mentioned in the unboxing video, you just kind of lift it up, click it in, and then the button is actually right here to close it back up. Okay, but we're going to leave it open for the time being. You can check it out here. This has some different things. The battery is hiding up in here, so that's different than a lot of these. To get at the battery, you're just going to push this. That's basically a button. That's going to pop up like this. Now you can access the battery, okay? So this was charging, takes about 2 hours to charge. Just going to unplug it, and we'll just plug it in right here. And then I like how it even has like a little spot for the battery to live in, like a little clip to clip the battery into. And then we can go ahead, I'm going to keep this one with the rail, and you basically just push it back down until that clicks in. Now we got the battery in there. All right. So that was just checking it out, making sure it's working, and it certainly is. So now we can go on to the next thing. So we got this Fore Grip right here. If we want to go ahead and put the Fore Grip on, we can do that. And the Fore Grip is just going to work like this. This is a button, okay? And this is a button right here to put it on. So we're going to push that in, slide it on, and then if you want, you can flip it up. Flip it down, got it ready to go. So you have your choice of barrels here. You go with the red barrel or the silencer. We're going to put the silencer on instead first. Okay, got that ready. Lastly, we can put the scope on. So quick, let me show you how you put this together. All right, you're going to have all these pieces right here. Should be 4 little bolts, and then there should be 2 bolts, 4 nuts, 2 plastic pieces like this, and then a piece like this. And all you're going to do is basically line this up so that it looks like that, okay? And we're just going to put a bolt in all the way across. So, actually the way these ones work, the bolts have the nut end already on them, so there's just 1 extra bolt in there for you. You can just slide that through, and then you can see this has a hole that's made to fit a bolt in it perfectly, so just kind of push that in there until it's in there flush. Okay, and then just kind of spin that bolt till it starts grabbing that and pulling it in, and it'll pull it in nice and tight when it needs to. All right, so I'm not going to bother putting the other one on now just for time's sake, but all you do is loosen it up slightly, and then you can just slide it on here and tighten it down. You're good. Of course, if we wanted to use this piece, I showed you how you change the battery. This can just clip down. You can use that piece instead. Got your sling here. Put that over there. Never forget to wear eye protection if you're playing. So lastly, we've got your magazine. We're going to fill that up with gel beads. So there's a couple tricks when it comes to gel beads. Make sure you're always soaking them for at least 4 to 6 hours, and use plenty of water, because they can only get to that 7 to 8 millimeter size if they're the right gel beads. They're not going to get too big. Just drain off any excess water. Here's some I already had ready to go. So you're just going to load it up. Kind of just use your hand. That way it also strains out any excess water. And then just make sure when you're done that you've shot all the beads out of the magazine, or that you've emptied the magazine if you got some still in there. So we're in there. Now we're just going to go ahead. It's just going to kind of line up that end, click it in. We're good to go. Now we're ready to go shoot. So pretty cool gun, pretty cool blaster here from VRTFCEO. Really like this. That's kind of a new thing that I've only seen on a couple blasters. So check back. We'll do a demo where we take it outside and we shoot with it and check the FPS. Hey, there's a couple more things I wanted to show you quick actually before we went outside that I just noticed. The scope actually does have some adjustment here. So you actually can adjust it, and it'll actually magnify. So that's cool. And then this is your different safety, single shot, and automatic. And that's pretty cool how they made it look so natural there. So that's what that is. So you've got your 3 choices. You can feel 3 clicks if you're clicking it. So I wanted to point that out quickly. The other thing I've had someone ask me before is, oh, what's this button do? Well, that button is actually not a button. That's just what holds the stock on when you've got the stock right there. Okay, so I just wanted to show that to you quick again before we take it outside and play with it.